Welcome, my peeps. And first of all, and as always, I clean all the dense energies in all directions of time back to their source or to God with love, so that they may find the love that they deserve. And I call upon all the guardian angels and guardian ancestors who hold the right medicine and the right answers for this very reading for our Scorpio peeps. Welcome, my Scorpio peeps. It's your time now. This is your reading. So, carefully. Welcome, my dear peeps. Yeah, we have Scorpio time. The Scorpios are knocking on the door, and this is your reading. And the thing why I kept this in this transparent film is because there is a lottery in my YouTube channel where you can win those pictures. So this is why I kept them in this film. But I will put this. Hmm. Okay. Let's do it this way. Let's do it this way. Okay, my peeps. Let's see what we have, what Spirit has in store for us. So as always, when you have watched my previous videos, you know that I always start with the starseed cards. And let's see what we have. Let's see what Spirit has to say for our Scorpio peeps. And what I do know is that our Scorpios had a really tough time in the last month. So, and I know that they recognized for the first time maybe a lot of darkness within themselves, within you, right? And maybe you recognized it for the first time. Maybe there were people in your life which told you about um, your darkness. And darkness, when I say darkness, it's not negative, right? Because as I always say, and as we always know, there's no darkness without the light, and vice versa. So when I say darkness, it's not. It is not meant. It is not directly negative. Okay, it's just darkness. Because every one of us has to handle with their darkness and with the light to find the balance between them. But I know that the Scorpio peeps had a, as I said before, had a very tough time because they recognized their own darkness, which is probably overwhelming for themselves, but it's not a bad thing. You know, when you open up your awareness and your consciousness, dear Scorpio peeps, then you're able to work with your darkness and with your light also, of course, and to find the balance between them. And maybe you figured out for yourself why you heard that much from your peeps, from your own peeps, that you carry kind of a darkness within you, which the others saw until now, but you kept saying, "No, I'm no. There's no dark. Sorry." There's no darkness in me. I don't carry any darkness in me. But dear Scorpio, you have to know, I have to mention that your ruler planet is Mars anyway, and your next ruler planet is Pluto. And your ruler planet as Mars, which is Mars, is ruled by Aries, the god of wars and battles. So you always will carry a darkness within you. But it is about you to know how to handle it and to find the balance between the light and the darkness. And this year, maybe you had this year for the very first time a spiritual awakening which allow you to see through yourself, through the darkness, through the light as well, and to try to figure out how you can balance those energies and those sensations which you maybe sometimes hide a little bit because you recognize something in you, but maybe to let them grow to the light so that you can have a bigger picture for the darkness and to see what you have to do. What is your purpose, right? So, as I said before, darkness is not directly negative, it's just a dense energy. So, and I shuffle as you can listen. So, and we have the weight card. It says it's not yet time, things are being woven, right? This is your darkness, my dear Scorpio. This is you. And as you can see, it's a female, and Scorpio, the Scorpio peeps, the Scorpio zodiac sign is a female sign. In astrology, the zodiac signs are separated in female and male. And our Scorpio, you are a female sign. You are a water sign, right? And the spirit is saying, you have to wait. You are you have to go through a portal. You had your spiritual awakening. As I said before, spirit is loudly saying to me, you had your spiritual awakening. But now it's on you to figure out, and I know I repeat myself, but this is what comes from spirit. This is now you're knocking on the door. You're knocking on the door. You are right there. You're just waiting. Okay? You're just waiting in the realm in front of the portal. And this portal will bring you to the other realm, which is then your spiritual awakening path, right? And when you see this is all white and blue, this is your color, because the ground color of our Scorpio is blue. This is why I draw this one here in blue too. Okay? So you are flying and waiting in front of your own realm, in front of your own path, which is already ready for you. It's ready, it's there. Okay? It's there. And you recognize something, you see it, right? You can see that portal. It's right in front of you. And you don't know yet what awaits you. Okay? You don't know it yet. The answers It is on you then to find the answers for your path, but you have to wait. Okay? You have to wait. Um, because the path is ready for you. It is ready. As you can see, it's ready. But the time will come. And as I said before, your ruler planet is Mars, and the god is Aries, the god of wars and battles. Normally, you can't wait. You have to act immediately in a war, right? So to protect yourself, to protect your land, to protect your family, to protect everything, okay? But now you have to wait. It's not time for this battle, and it's not about battle in this way, because maybe because you are, you know, that feeling of battle, you know, that sensations of being in a war, innerly within you and in the outer world too. But now it is time to meditate and to wait, okay? And to see while meditating, and to see through this portal, so that you maybe get a little glimpse of what awaits you. But when you look at the card, it is all about blue and white. It's a clear path within the darkness. You have to grow. The Spirit is saying you have to grow within your own darkness and find the light within you. You have to grow within the darkness. And some flowers, for example, can't grow in the darkness, but there are flowers who can grow in the darkness, who especially need darkness to grow because they have to focus then, okay? And this is your path now. You have to focus on yourself. You have to focus on yourself while waiting for the right time, while waiting for that moment when Spirit is allowing you to step, to fly through this portal here. Because it is a beautiful portal, otherwise it would be red or another color. But it is white and blue, and white is clearness, is pureness, and blue is about water, and it is all about love. What awaits you is love. And love is not about finding the love for your life. It is, in this case, Spirit is telling me it's all about love for yourself, because you found your darkness. You found yourself in the middle of in the darkness because of the spiritual awakening. And now it's time to, maybe you had the Spirit is saying you had the feeling of, I don't like this. I don't like myself in this way. I don't like myself. But so this is why love is awaiting you. Some kind of love for yourself. You need to love yourself first, with all that water energy, with all that light, with all that white, okay? So, because we have an astrology reading here for our Scorpios, I'm going to shuffle the astro cards and let us see which planet or god or goddesses, deities are involved here, right? Let's see what we have, dear Scorpio. And don't be angry or mad just because you found yourself in the middle of a darkness. It is sometimes a need coming from Spirit that you recognized your own darkness or your own dark sides, so you can work with that in order to step into the light. And then you're able to find the balance as well, right? And this is beautiful. This is beautiful. The card is saying, as I said before, you have to grow in the darkness. You have to learn how to grow in the middle of a darkness, okay? So let's see, I'm already shuffling for you. This is very interesting. You don't have to be worried. Don't worry. It's everything, it's okay. So let's see what we have here. Hoppala. Hoppala. So, hoppala. Okay, and we have Mercury. And this is beautiful. And I tell you why, because Mercury is ruled by Hermes, the god of thieves and travelers, right? And it says messages. Okay? And why it says messages? Because you have to wait for your message. You have to wait for your message. And then when you get your message, when you get the go from spirit, then you are ready to communicate. Communicate your own battle, right? Not battling physically, but with communication, with finding the right words, finding the right sentences, finding your own by putting the ego and the battle aside and the war aside and the fire aside coming from Mars. Okay, you need, and Mercury is an air planet, and we have an air sign, okay, because it's this Mercury is the ruler planet of both. I have to mention that the ruler planet of both Gemini and Virgo as well. So we have an air sign here, and we have an earth sign here as well, because Virgo is an earth sign. Okay, and it's all about home. And this, when you go through this portal, when you get your okay, when you get your go from spirit, then you find your home by communicating within the multiverse, within your own realm, with the communication with other entities, right? And then you are the traveler. Okay, you are then at home while you're traveling. The planet Mercury and Hermes, which is a trickster, don't forget that. And you need that trickster energy so you can travel through that realm, right? You need that. And you will get that, but you have to wait. This is what I can all the time say now. It is so intense, and spirit is telling me all the time, you have to wait, don't hurry, because spirit is saying you feel pressure to go forward, right? You feel a pressure, and you have to let go of that pressure. Okay, let go of that pressure, because it doesn't serve you. It can make everything worse. And you don't want that. You don't want that, my dear Scorpio. So, and we have the Mercury, which is very beautiful. And let us look at, because we have the darkness, I will shuffle the shamanic animal spirit cards. Which are those ones? Just to see, just as a confirmation, and to see which spiritual animals coming from the darkness are coming along with you or are supporting you. Because as I said in the beginning, the darkness, is not a bad thing. It's just the darkness, okay? And you don't there's no need for any worry here. Yeah, and for anger too. so so let's see what we have here. That's a beautiful combination. I hear you voices and you really think that, wow, how can that be good? It is good, believe me, because spirit is so loud now. It is very beautiful because you have so many planets, so many goddesses and goddess involved, which are supporting you. You just have to wait. It is really the answer of this reading is just wait, calm down, meditate. And this can really help you. Try to meditate, and I really recommend that. I really highly recommend that because you can really get a glimpse of what awaits you when you get the go from spirit for this realm, for your own realm. Okay, so it can help you that not being too overwhelmed by all those new sensations. But because maybe you have a spiritual awakening, but it is possible that a spontaneous kundalini awaits you too. So when you meditate, it can help you that you aren't feel overwhelmed and bombarded by all those sensations, all those new sensations. So and we have the bat here. And of course we had the bat here, right? It fits perfectly to the Mercury energy. The bat is also in the darkness, right? It acts also in the darkness. It flies in the darkness. They live in the darkness, but their eyes, but they can see in the darkness. They have to grow in the darkness. As I said here, you have to grow in the darkness and to find your path. And the bats are also, they have to wait, right? They also had to wait. Okay, you will find your way to your portal by just surrendering to the energies of Mercury and Hermes and Virgo too. Because you will find hopefully a kind of home. Okay, it will lead you to your home. You will feel, at least you will feel at home. Doesn't matter where you are, you will feel as if you are arrived at home. Your soul will feel at home. Yeah. Yeah, my peeps. So let us see what the coffee part has in store for us. And of course, the cup and the source are blue because it's your ground color. Okay? Uh, and if you don't know that yet, you know it yet. So let's see. Are you ready? Set your intention. Dear Scorpio, set your intention. Let's see what we have here. And I will put the saucer aside because I will take a look at it later on. So let's see what we have here. Wow. I put the saucer aside. So this is what we have. This is what, and there are noises again. I mentioned that in the last videos too. I'm very sorry that there are always noises outside, but I continue anyway. Okay, my peeps. Do you see that heart? This is your heart. Do you see that realm here? The black pitch. This is the realm here. And do you see that line, this path here, this little path? This is your path, my peeps. And when you listen to my previous videos, I mentioned, and I will mention that too now, I always go with my intuition because this is how I learned it from my ancestors. Okay, and when signs or pictures or something like that come up, then I will mention that too. And this pitch black thing here. This is the realm, and this is the heart is you. You're waiting, but you are already this path between the heart and the realm is your path. You're waiting, but you are connected. You are connected to this realm. You have your connection. This is why I said before you had your spiritual awakening. And when you come to this greater realm here, spirit is saying, yeah, you will have your kundalini and you should meditate. You should meditate. And you should meditate with crystals, my dear Scorpio peeps. And usually I don't recommend any crystals because has to I think everyone has to feel for themselves which crystal works for you the best. But in this case, and because we have a heart here, and because you are in the darkness, and this trickster energy, this Mercury energy, you need love. And this is why the heart came up here. You need love. So I would recommend to wear rose quartz bracelets. Okay. And I have some on. I can show you that. Just a moment. Something like that, right? This is also rose quartz. And rose quartz and hematite, I would recommend to wear both at the same time, because the hematite can calm you down at the same time and can help you to find clarity in yourself, to stay clear in your mind. And when I say clear in your mind, I don't mean the ego. You have to put the ego aside, really. Otherwise, nothing will help you, anyways. Okay? So you have to stay connected. You have to stay connected because it is a thin way. It is very thin because you can lose this connection when you shut down your heart and your soul and your chakras. You need to open up your chakras. And this is what we can see here, right? And this is because this is this is your head, this is your crown chakra, and this is your throat chakra. And this fits perfectly to the Mercury energy. And this fits perfectly also to the heart. Because when you get your spiritual awakening and your kundalini, you will have some kind of downloads. And I don't really like the word downloads, but sensations. You will have pictures in your mind, in your brain. It can feel like as if you watch a movie and you ask yourself, how can I see those images like I'm watching a movie? And this is what's generally called a download in clear pictures. But you have to stay receptive and connected so that you can then figure out for yourself what is meant for you. Only you are able to bring the puzzle together, right? With those images, with those informations. Okay. And you need that, you need the crown chakra. You have to open up your mind in this case, because you have to wait. Yeah. This waiting thing is not always a heart thing, it's a mind thing. So you have to open up your, especially open up all your chakras if you want, work with all your chakras if you want, but especially concentrate your meditation on your crown chakra, on your throat chakra, and on your heart. Okay? Try to connect all of this. And of course, when you don't know how to meditate, there are so much meditation videos on the internet. And I think I don't want to recommend myself, my own ones, because there are so good meditations out there. Try to find what works for you the best. Doesn't matter which channel you choose for yourself. Okay, don't pressure yourself. Everything is okay. Just do what feels right for you and to you. Okay, and yeah, this is what I can say for this reading. And when you look at the saucer here, I don't know if you can see this, but we have a little mountain here. Do you see that? A little mountain? And this mountain, we have a three. We have three dots. And these are the chakras: the crown, the throat, and the heart. Okay? Concentrate on that. These are these are now important for you. Okay? These are very important for you. And just because we have so much darkness, I will do a affirmation card, a love affirmation card for you. Let us see what we have. Ah, these are those ones. Let's see what we will have, what we will get. Because you need love. Definitely. And this is the connection, by the way, right? This is the connection of those. This is the connection. And I get goosebumps again because I love that. I love those synchronicities, really. See? I love it. I don't love the goosebumps, by the way, but I love the synchronicities. That let me always know that there are so much. Opa, yeah. Now, we have, yeah. You see that? Love is my teacher. Love is my teacher. And it says, think of someone you care for deeply. Ask love to show you how to make your relationship sweeter and more loving. It can't fit more perfectly. It can fit better. Sorry for my language sometimes. I know I do some mistakes, but I'm building up anyway. I continue. So it is perfect. It is so perfect. Okay, it is really perfect, my peeps. I love that this card came up because, as I said in the very beginning, it is all about love. You just need to grow. You need to grow in the darkness to find. You need to find the love for yourself in the middle of a darkness, right? And this is not easy. I know that. And spirit knows, the spirits knows that too. Okay? But it is your path. It is your path. It is meant for you. And I really highly recommend to meditate. You can also meditate. You don't need to meditate in the darkness. You can also meditate outside. Yeah, everywhere where you feel good. Okay. You can also go up to any rooftop in the air, because we have an air sign here, right? You can also meditate on a rooftop. Okay, on the Empire State Building maybe. But just do it. Okay, it will hopefully really help you. And try to stay by yourself. Try to stay in love. Try to see anything and everything with the eyes of love. Try to figure out your own soul. When you see something, or when you do not like something, and you feel kind of aggression in you coming up, or anger coming up, then try to move the sensation into something good. Move the sensation by yourself into love, into light. Okay? And then smile and see what nature, because Virgo is also a zodiac sign, try to see nature with the eyes of love, with the eyes of your heart. Okay? And now I will do a sketch for you. The last sketch before we come to the end of this reading. Yeah. This is it. This is it. This is your sketch. And you recognize something? This is a heart. And this is your realm. You have to find your heart within you. Okay? You have to find, and I have goosebumps again. Look at that. You have to find your heart within yourself. You see that it is one line. Yeah, it is just one line. Okay, my peeps, I will do. Sorry for the noise. Sorry for the noise. So let us thank the spirits. We thank all the spirits from the light who helped us to transport the energies and the informations to the Scorpio peeps. I love you, we love you, we appreciate you, and we thank you from the bottom of our hearts and souls. Thank you for supporting this reading. Thank you for clarifying. Thank you for helping our Scorpio peeps so that they can find their right way. My peeps, thank you for being with me. Thank you for letting me transport the answers through spirit. And I hope I was able to give you some answers. And Spirit is saying, this is it. This is it. And I love you too. I appreciate you too. I hope you have a wonderful time, my dear Spirit peeps. And Scorpio peeps. I'm sorry. I meant both. So bye bye, my peeps. Love you. Bye bye. I came back. I come back, my peeps. I forgot something. We talked so much about love. And it was all about love. And I forget something. Love. I have some love for you with roses. With rose leaves. I can't let you go without some rose leaves. Okay. Absorb that for a moment. This is why I'm still now. We thank again all the spirits. Bye bye, my peeps. Now for real. Bye bye. And do not forget, always trust in yourself, surrender into the divine, and be as curious, funny, and as brave as a duckling ready to take off. Thank you for flying with the cosmic duckling.